Welcome to the IVM Podcast Network.
You're listening to TFG Cricket.
Good morning, guys. Welcome to a new episode of TFG Cricket Podcast. My name is Nikhil, and today we are looking at the T20 score of India, which is released for England. Yes, England, the tour to India is still on, and we have 3 T20s to be played. I'll just say the squad over here. It is KL Rahul, Mandeep Singh, Virat Kohli, MS Dhoni, Yuvraj Singh, Suresh Raina, Rishabh Pant, Hardik Pandya, Amit Mishra, Parvez Rasool, Yuzvendra Chahal, Manish Pandey, Jasprit Bumrah, Bhuvneshwar Kumar, Ashish Nehra. Vivek Krishnan is with me and he is smiling. He's very happy that Amit Mishra is back.
Yeah, I'm happy he's back. But sometimes, Nikhil, I just get a feeling Indian selectors select a team for the heck of selecting it. And they pick players just to fill slots. Straight away, one name comes to my head. That is Parvez Rasool. If you ask, Parvez Rasool is like in our childhood days, probably we are still doing it. We used to have that one friend or one group. We used to go only in times of desperation. Ye nahi hai to wo. And that is exactly what BCCI is doing or the selectors are doing. Please somebody explain the logic of Parvez Rasool. No disrespect to him. I don't blame him. I'm blaming the selectors here. Because you pick him for the Zimbabwe series, you drop him. You pick him for the Sri Lanka series, you drop him. Again, you dropped him against New Zealand, now you pick him. There is no logic, Nikhil. Somebody who has been in the domestic scene for a long time, somebody who has been a part of the IPL, not to say he has been
on the top of his form.
Yes. But is there a situation where we don't have players in the domestic cricket, in the domestic circuit? That is not the problem. So the problem is you go back to the same guy, pick him for a series, drop him. And there is no justification, there is no explanation given. If I was in his shoes, I would say, what is happening with me? Yes, I'm getting a chance once in a year to play a one match against any team. But there has to be a logic, Nikhil. There has to be a process. You cannot say just because I have to fill 15 members, I pick someone. If you have to do that, invest in future. Pick a 17-year-old boy. I know I will come to Rishabh Pant in a while. But I'm saying pick more of them. Pick somebody from the Maidan. Let them be with MS Dhoni and Virat Kohli for as long as they want. Because it will only help them. Don't pick these guys are all 30, 32, I think, Parvez Rasool. I think there is no light at the end of the tunnel. I mean, again, no disrespect for him.
No, it's
no
not
offense.
his fault.
It's not his fault. Exactly.
I mean, there is absolutely no clear vision to where he's going right now.
This is the problem. So is the case with Mandeep Singh. What has Mandeep Singh done? He must have scored some runs in the domestic scene. But, this is the problem when I see IPL cricket, Nikhil. Suddenly you hear some names as though you feel, wow, Indian cricket probably has the best T20 and ODI bench. Suddenly you feel, where have those players gone? This is something I am not understanding. You talk about, one name comes to my mind who should probably have been here, Krunal Pandya. If Parvez Rasool is in, why not Krunal Pandya? There are quite a few guys. I think we saw Sanju Samson. Yes, Sanju Samson is another example. Jayant Yadav is another example. Now, the logic I don't understand. He's there in the test team. He's not there in the ODI team. He was there in the ODI team against New Zealand, but not in the test team against New Zealand. Again, no logic. So, you have to be consistent somewhere. You cannot say, okay, I'm going to pick anyone whenever we want and just exclude them and then again include them. You don't do these things. I don't know why this is happening. But it is what it is. We have to come back to the squad. And
in fact, Parvez Rasool was saying that I want to spend more time with Ravichandran Ashwin. I mean, at this age also, he is so much. You were talking about youngsters to be with MS Dhoni and Virat Kohli. Here it is, a 30-plus-year-old guy also wants to be with.
Goes to show the desperation, Nikhil. And I think, I have I'm convinced with the fact that you talk about IPL as a product, you talk about Indian cricket, I think there is disparity. Okay, people might say aisa nahi hai, but it is what it is. Number two, I think Indian cricket, people are not growing together. I think there is a pool of players who always stay together. Then you get down one lower, you find people on the edge, on the fringe. I might get a chance, I might not get a chance. Then further down, there is one group which says, okay, I'm gone. We have no chance to break into the team. It should be, just look at the way the Australians are. I'm comparing us with Australia because they are the best when it comes to a proper structure. The whole circuit, the whole system grows together. Is that happening in India? I don't think so. Can you please read out some seamers who have been introduced in the team?
Jasprit Bumrah.
Yeah.
Bhuvneshwar Kumar. Ashish Nehra.
Okay, Ashish Nehra. Ashish Nehra is not a surprise selection.
You want to take Hardik Pandya into seamers?
Yes, you can use him. Yeah, he's a typical T20 guy. You can use him as well. But I feel someone like a Dhaval Kulkarni should have been included.
Yes.
I don't understand. Again. So many. Mayank Agarwal has not been given a chance.
The best
Shreyas Iyer has not been given a chance. I'll tell you, Vivek,
the best case is Kedar Jadhav. We have missed him, in his
Is he not a part of the team?
No, he's not a part of the team.
My goodness, little did I know, man. Okay, so which means you're telling me Kedar Jadhav can play one day but not T20.
Yes, he can whack the ball 75, 90 and
the reason he's there in the Indian ODI team is because of his exploits in IPL T20 cricket. Explain the logic. It is very, very frustrating.
Okay, moving on. The big topic yesterday when the squad was released was Ashwin and Jadeja have been rested.
Good move, fantastic move because...
for the Australia
yes, there is no question about it. They are our match winners, Nikhil. They have won a series after series at home. They are going to attack Hunt in tandem. And chances are that Australia might be whitewashed 4-0. And we need these two. These two have been playing regular cricket, non-stop cricket, and they need a good breather. They need to rest, and they also need to shift from this ODI and T20 mold to Test cricket. And that's where I feel it is a sensible move. And in T20 cricket against, now that we have won the Test and ODI series against England, we have about 3 T20 matches, I think. Amit Mishra, Parvez Rosol, Iqbal Abdullah, Jayant Yadav, anybody could come and bowl 4 overs. The bottom line is you're going to get hit, correct? It's not a question of 10 overs. I think Amit Mishra will still do well, but it's a sensible move. That's where you have to really applaud the selectors. Good decision of resting these two. I also feel Virat Kohli should have been benched. Virat Kohli, he should have been given a good break, good rest.
Benched and rested, two different things.
Yes, okay, you can say benched as in... Okay, benched sounds a little too harsh, but somebody who gets rested can also say, okay, he's benched because, he's our best and we need him to recover and recoup and all that. But... Again, probably I don't know why he wants to play more and more cricket. Probably that suits him.
Yeah.
But yes, Yuvraj again, a very lucky fellow. Who are the openers? Can you please talk about the openers?
KL Rahul. We have Mandeep Singh. And then Rishabh Pant. Does he open?
Rishabh. Very, very good question, Nikhil. If you look at the domestic numbers, I think he has been the best upcoming batsman in India at the moment. 19-year-old whacking cricket balls all over the park against quality attacks. If you don't give him, he has been our star in the Under-19 World Cup also. Fantastic, the selectors have picked him. Now what remains to be seen is if they play him. I would love to see him play each and every game. I would love to see him keep in each and every game. MS Dhoni, I know, is our keeper. MS Dhoni will be there for maybe 2-3 more years. Maybe 2019 World Cup, I don't know. But what is important for us is to invest in future. By the time Rishabh Pant turns 22-23, he is going to be, or probably he has the potential to be, India's number 1 wicketkeeper batsman. Okay? And if he is ready to groom under MS Dhoni for, let's say, about 12 to 15 ODIs and 20 to 25 T20 matches, it is only going to help him. It would be foolish.
And help India.
It would be foolish on Anil Kumble, Virat Kohli and the selectors' part to bench him. Is it doing him any good? No. The kid will say, okay, I'm having a wonderful time with these legends. I'm getting a very, very good reception here. I'm getting a great welcome. But game-wise, he might not evolve. He might not improve. He might not learn. So, you have to open with him. You have to... And if he gets to keep wickets ahead of MS Dhoni, that would be just brilliant. Okay, he might gobble up a few catches. He might miss a stumping here and there. But that's how it is. It is a learning process, Nikhil. That's how you grow in the game. And That's all I have to say about Rishabh Pant. I really hope he gets to play all 3 matches, and somebody has to go and tell him, give him the license. Beta, the way you have been playing in Ranji cricket or domestic cricket, carry on in the same fashion. We don't care if you get us 3 zeros in a row. You are our future and we are going to invest in you. You tell him that and see what all he can do. He might not get 50, 60, but Nikhil, this is the time. Flood youngsters in, make him play, make him keep, and put all the pressure possible on him, and he will evolve. Otherwise, in the first place, if he had no talent and ability, he wouldn't have got to this position, right?
Yeah.
So, yeah.
Totally. Hope we'll get to see Rishabh Pant in the starting lineup of India versus England, which begins on January 26th in Kanpur.
Yes,
Guys,
Republic Day.
Yep. You can read all our articles on cricket at thefangarage.com. You can follow us on Twitter and Facebook at The Fan Garage. You can listen to our podcast at Indusvox Media, Audioboom, iTunes, SoundCloud, and obviously on YouTube. Subscribe, like, comment, and share. Till then, take care. Bye.
Our podcasts bring all the boys to the yard, and damn right, they're better than yours. But you don't need to stand outside in the yard. Just follow IVM Podcasts on Facebook, Twitter and Instagram. We might be on Tinder too. Just go ahead and swipe right.